We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Mets and the Milwaukee Brewers. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Adrian Hauser gets the start for Milwaukee in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it two really strong starts.
So stepping in, Jeff Mcneil. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leadoff tonight for the Mets, the third baseman, number 6.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Second of 4 here on a Friday night as the game's first pitch is taken for strike one. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, I don't think yesterday's loss should be a focus on this team whatsoever. I think they showered that one off. They had a big winning streak coming into their last game, dropped that one, but let's see if they start another winning streak today.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And this will miss as well. So he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. Now the pitch. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. And right into the shift. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting second, the first baseman, Alonso.
Next up for New York, Alonso. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And that one is gone. A solo shot here to left. 4th home run here in the early going. And the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Stepping in now, Michael Conforto. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. At the 2-0. The pitch. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner.
He's gotten a favorable call or two at the plate in this at bat, so that take on 2-0 is probably a result of feeling like the umpires got a pretty tight zone. Didn't go his way that time, though.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Cespedes.
Here's the left fielder, Cespedes. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. That's 2-0 now.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Garcia. Gone! A solo home run here off the bat of Yoenis Cespedes. First home run of the campaign for him, as the Mets are out in front now, 2-0.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or if he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
There's Robbie Cano now.
That is fifth. The second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That's out. Cano, 37 years old. This is his 16th season at the major league level, and obviously that alone reflects the incredible career he's put together.
Yeah, Matty, to play 14 years in the big leagues without question, I can't tell you what this guy's seen. Add in the minor league stops, he's seen every corner of this nation right here. He's been on buses, he's been on charter planes, he's seen every part of what baseball has to offer.
Nope. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Fouled away. Two out, nobody on. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. Strike 3. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Mets 2 and the Brewers nothing. Rick Porcello gets the ball for the Mets in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Boy, this guy was really good in his last one. How about he picked up career win number 150? That's not an easy thing to do. He'd like nothing more than have a good one today and get number 151 in the books.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Brewers, the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
The pitch. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team is starting to really come together. They won last night. They're playing really nice. I expect much more of the same today.
A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. A ball and 2 strikes now. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Here's Brock Holt now. Pulled toward right center field. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
The right fielder, Christian Yelich.
And here's Christian Yelich now. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot too. Leadoff man at third with one down. As a look, now the pitch.
Ball one.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
The 1-0 home is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the three-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. So a two-run homer down the line in right field. Fourth home run here in the early going as the Brewers have come back to tie things at 2.
Well, that lead didn't last very long. Great swing of the bat right there to get your team right back in it and tie this one up.
And that'll bring up Keston Huron
The second baseman,
as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. The 1-0 home.
2-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2.
3 ball.
Oh, he thought he had him right there. I did too, but no dice.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
batting fifth, the catcher, Omar.
At the plate, Omar Narvaez. He's hitting just south of 300 in April. First delivery to him on the way. And that's taken for strike one. Hira, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. The 0-2 home. And here's a ball hit in the air. Right fielder coming on, but this will land untouched. Too high. 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Yeah, when you're almost hitting guys, that's a sign that you're a little bit too jumpy out there to start the game. So that's a good move by the guy behind the plate to just come out and talk to him and encourage him and settle him down a little bit.
Two and two count. Here it comes.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
On the ground for Cano. This could be 2. Reined in. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. But the Brewers do get 2 on this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. And we are tied 2-2. Digging in now, Wilson Ramos.
Leading off to the net, the catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And oh, that gets him on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. So here's Brandon Nimmo as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes. 2-2 is our score. Leadoff man aboard at first here with nobody out. Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Now Nimmo connects out to deep right field. Gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and it gives the Mets a 4-2 lead. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate. This offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
1-0 the count. Base is empty here with nobody out. Strike called. Tough to do much with that one. The 1-1 home is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Into the box now, Rick Porcello. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
So here's Jeff Mcneil, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Second appearance here, he grounded out to start the ball game. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. The pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2. Pete Alonso would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Strike 2 taken. A fastball that clips the inside black.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
The 0-2 home. Now a curveball in there. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 4-2 New York. So here's Avisail Garcia. In his career against Porcello, he's a .406 hitter. 2 of those hits were for home runs.
Garcia.
Popped him up. Rosario is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting 7, the third baseman, Eric Sogard.
So digging in now, Eric Sogard, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here comes the first pitch. Sogard, affectionately referred to as nerd power thanks to the signature specs. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. 1 out, nobody on. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Batting 8, the first baseman, Justin Smoke.
Standing in, Justin Smoke, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second just because he took the first one that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
So a full count now. Good battle. Count remains full. The next 3-2. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Next for Milwaukee, Adrian Hauser. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Count 1-0.
A runner on first with 2 away. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Three and 0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
That one's in there. 3-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
And the 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Hard ground ball to third. Scooped up. And as it turns out, the two-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Milwaukee leaves one. They trail it here 4-2. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Digging in to try it again, Michael Conforto looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
And that's over. 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
The left fielder, number 52.
Now to the plate, Yoenis Cespedes. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
There's one. On to first, and Cespedes grounds into a double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
So striding in, Robinson Cano. Cano waits on the first pitch.
1-0. Oh, that's off the plate.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Hard hit ball towards the hole, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Garcia is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Mets leave one as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. At the plate, Lorenzo Cain. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No balls and 1 strike. Here comes the 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Conforto is there to put it away for out number 1. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the versatile utility man Brock Holt. First pitch of the at-bat. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
In is Christian Yelich, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Third inning here, already 4-2 our score. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch.
Oh, that's low.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
The 3-0 pitch. It's the outside corner, strike 1.
Yep, 3-1.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Throwing to second. And that'll plate the run from second as the lead is trimmed to 4-3 now.
Hey, with that base hit right there, that's his 3rd run batted into the game.
Yeah, he's the reason, Dan, they're even in this one to begin with. He's kept his team together with a great approach, finding his 3rd RBI of the day.
At the plate now, Keston Hiura hit the other way out toward right field. Conforto is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Up next from Milwaukee, the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
So stepping in, Omar Narvaez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way.
Oh, that's out.
Here's the 1-0. yanked, and that is off the first base bag. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 4-4 game.
Now batting, left fielder, Avisail Garcia.
So here is Avisail Garcia. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center.
After it is Cespedes. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. And we are tied 4-4. All set for the start of the 4th. Digging in, Brandon Nimmo. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at-bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
And that misses 1-1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. Now the 2-1. And right into the shift. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Mm. 3-2.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
And it's fouled away. A payoff pitch one more time. And he got him.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Amed Rosario. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Nope.
A ball and a strike.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Tight game here early on. 4-4 the score here in inning number 4. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Rick Porcello. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. Through 3 1/2, all tied 4 apiece. Here's Eric Sogard. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The third baseman, Eric Sogard.
Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here now the 2-2. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Here comes Cespedes. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear it.
Here's Justin Smoke now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Wow, his last time out, guys were just flailing away at that slider. But tonight, completely different story. I think their approach coming to the plate tonight was to lay off that pitch until he shows he can throw it for a strike.
In for a strike, it's 1-1. Smoke is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
3 balls and a strike now to Smoke. Four runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Ryan Braun will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. A ball and no strikes. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there. Base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
In now is Lorenzo Cain in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. 2-0 to the Brewers center fielder.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
As a look, now the pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 2-2. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. And he popped him up. Cano ranging into shallow right. He's there and records the first out.
I can tell you from experience, bases loaded, nobody out, and you get an infield pop-up, that feels just as good as a strikeout. And now he's just a double play ball away from getting out of this mess.
Digging in once again, Brock Holt. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First offering on its way.
4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
In these situations, I used to tell myself all the time, just get the runner in from third. It seemed to take the pressure off a little bit.
That one's in there on the black, 2-1. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 5-4 game.
There's no way to sugarcoat it. It's been pretty bad for 3 1/3 innings so far. That's the 8th hit he's given up. And if he doesn't get his mind straight, he's going to be heading to the showers early.
Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound. And that's going to be all now for Rick Porcello. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Walker Lockett answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Lockett.
So now to the plate, Christian Yelich, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Ready with the 0-1. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Now the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box, Keston Hiura, as he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
And he pops it up. Cano is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. So 1 run here on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 men left on base. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Milwaukee leads it 5-4. Brent Suter, the 6'5" left-hander, takes over on the mound now. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil.
Number 6.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Count 1-0.
Mcneil, a 6'1" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. He was a 12th round selection back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
Sogard has it, and the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away. Final line there for the Brewers starting pitcher, and clearly he was off his game this evening.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Here's another 1-2. On a line, that's a base hit.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
To the plate now, Michael Conforto. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. That evens it up, 1-1. Chopped to third. Tough to get to. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Omar Narvaez. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both the lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Avisail Garcia. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
The 1-0.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
A really nice play by the first baseman right there. 2 parts of this play. Does a great job of knocking it down with a dive, and then a good feed and a flip to the pitcher, just like you work on it in spring training. PFP, pitcher's fielding practice.
Striding in once again, Eric Sogard. Here's the pitch. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Yoenis Cespedes will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Here's the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
2-1 after the foul ball there.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Cano.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
And here's a swing and a miss by Cano as he's set down on strikes, and there's 1 away.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now the 0-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Count is 1-2 now.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 1-2. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to Smoke in time for an inning-ending double play. Nothing doing for the Metropolitans. And the deficit holds at 5-4. The switch hitter Justin Smoke steps up. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. First pitch of the at-bat.
No, that's down.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Popped him up. Alonso has room in foul territory, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for Milwaukee, the pitcher, Brett Suter.
Ben Gamble will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 16, Ben Gamble.
Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. One out, nobody on. Grounder down the line at third. He's got it. Throw not nearly in time, so despite the great effort, that'll go into the books as an infield single.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
At the plate, Lorenzo Cain, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Nope.
1-1.
1-1.
Runners on first with 1 down. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
In now, Brock Holt, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Now swing and a ground ball for the second baseman Cano. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. 7th inning coming up. Brewers are out in front, 5-4. Corbin Burns is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 39, Corbin Burns.
Brandon Nimmo will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Two balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Ahmed Rosario.
Stepping in, Ahmed Rosario. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Called strike 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And he misses there. 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Navarez is after it, and he makes the throw to first. Rosario is retired. 2 down now.
You know, professional catchers make those plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so that was a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
J.D. Davis will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 28, J.D. Davis.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Justin Wilson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Justin Wilson.
Settling in now, Christian Yelich. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
The right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Here's the first pitch to him.
0-1, no strikes.
Fouled away. The 1-1 home.
Ball 2.
Fouled off. Wilson has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, Getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Standing in now, Keston Hiura. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And that catches the outside edge, 1-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Fastball well outside.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you'd want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So now to the plate, Omar Narvaez, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. In there, 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Cespedes is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. They lead it 5-4. Alex Claudia has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 58, Alex Claudia.
Ready to begin the 8th, so the batting order turns over now and set to go Jeff Mcneil. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Swinging a soft liner. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Stepping into the box, Pete Alonso. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Well, this one's been a bit of a head scratcher despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty B, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all in the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
Got him. So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Down 1-1.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
2 out, nobody on. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. And the pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Reined in. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. And the deficit holds at 5-4. Robert Gesellman is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 65, Robert Gesellman.
At the plate, Avisail Garcia.
For the Brewers, the left fielder, Avisail Garcia.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to center field. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, 2-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you. You're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
Into the box, Eric Sogard. Sacrifice attempt here. Only play to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
The first baseman, number 12, Justin.
So coming to the plate, Justin Smoke. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. 1-0 count. Here it is. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
The 1-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. All even now, 2-2. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Tyrone Taylor will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 15, Tyrone Taylor.
Skied into straightaway right. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Brewers strand one. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Josh Hader comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 71, Josh Hader.
All set to start the ninth in this one. Cespedes striding in next. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
0-1 the count. And now a pitch on the way.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
Grounded back up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the ninth. And he's safe. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. And now with the possible tying run at second here, we're going to have a pinch runner as they try to get a little more speed out there. So Robinson Cano will grab a bat next. Lined hard toward right center. And he is going to tie this ball game late as this ball is down for extra bases. The tying run is in to score from second.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
And time will be called here as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. To the plate now, Wilson Ramos, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Too high as he misses again here, and it's 3-0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Yelich is after it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
The center fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
Now batting, Brandon Nimmo. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go ahead run at third with one away. Here's the first pitch. Drilled to the right side. And that'll get past his outstretched glove. It's a base hit. And to score is the runner from third. It's now a 6-5 ball game. But the feet of the second baseman is a wild one.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
David Phelps enters the game with one gone in the top of inning number 9. Ahmed Rosario will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Phelps, 33 years old. He was taken in the 14th round during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Set and the 2-1 pitch. Line toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. And if your mind wanders toward what's left on the bench, there you get a look at what the Mets have remaining to choose from. Dominic Smith will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 2, Dominic Smith.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. One 0 count. Here it is. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Yelich on the move. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Every team is looking for that insurance run late in the game. That run right there gives them a 2-run lead heading into the late innings.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. From the stretch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Fastball well outside.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Pete Alonso would be next. 3 runs already home here. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Big spot here. Runners at the corners, 2 gone, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. First pitch of the at-bat.
Outside, that's the ball.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Now it's 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Garcia has a read on it, and the inning is over. So disaster strikes here in the ninth, as a late rally has certainly dampened the mood of these fans. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order due up. The Mets are out on top, 7-5. Jake Marisnick takes over out in left field after entering the game in a pinch hit role last half inning.
Number 16.
Luis Guillorme stays in the ballgame in the 8th spot and takes over at second base.
Number 13, Luis Guillorme.
Edwin Diaz takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. All set for the bottom of the ninth. Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Lorenzo Cain. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
No balls and a strike to count. And it's 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Now the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
The 1-2 pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. This pitch is popped up. And there's one down now.
Now batting, the shortstop, Holt.
Striding in, Brock Holt. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's in there for strike 1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Into the box now, Christian Yelich, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Well,
To 1-2 now. 2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. The Brewers down to their final strike. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Heading for second is Yelich. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Well, the pitcher gives up the double. He can't do anything about that now. He just needs to put it behind him and focus on the man at the plate. If he takes care of him, the game is over. On the other hand, if he gives up a bomb, this thing is tied. It's getting a little dicey.
Standing in as the potential tying run, Keston Hiura. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. He pulls into second safely as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. The last 2 batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
Seth Lugo takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. At the plate, Omar Narvaez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. Here's the 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game. And it took 6 here to get the job done. But, hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. The Mets used a 3-run ninth to help propel them to the win. Robert Gesellman claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious New York Mets, 7 runs to 11 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Brewers, 6 runs on 12 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game: 3 hours and 41 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. we remind you to please drive home safely.